Guys, I have been tossing the idea back and forth of whether to record this video and upload it, but thinking back on why I even had this channel in the first place, it's definitely for a personal platform for me, just to get my thoughts out there, whether to ask people questions and understand how they see things, and also for me just to a place to put my memories, because you can see holiday videos here as well as other stuff that I've done. So I'm thinking it should be okay that this is not going to be an entertaining vlog, but a opportunity for me to just get things off my chest and out of my system. And why am I saying this is basically the last 2 weeks has been rough. Rough on my family, and I don't usually cope well with changes. In case anybody is worrying, Mum and Dad are okay. They're to my knowledge, they're both physically healthy. Like not top notch, but like nothing of big concern. Just some circumstances has happened with Mum, and we're trying to, as a family, which is basically me, Dad, Mum, we try to work together and see how we can move ahead positively with these changes. And I haven't been dealing too well with it, just because I've always been unhappy at work, but this week has just been too much for me. And basically I go each day feeling a lot of anger and sadness and all the things. Imagine a lady with PMS. If you know any females with PMS, it's sort of that kind of thing, except it's not. It's just that emotionally I'm struggling with my emotional, controlling my emotions. And in the past I would have actually self-harm, and it's weird to say I'm grateful, but I'm grateful that with therapy from my psychologist, I didn't do stuff like self-harming. I have been kind of, what's that word, comfort eating. I've ate a lot of sweet, chocolate tea stuff, because it's something that registered on my head that it makes me feel good. But comfort eating is the lesser of two evils. But today I've gone back to my swimming lessons, so I'm trying to burn off that stuff I've been. But yeah, I've been just feeling I'm not just coping with stuff, so I've just, the worst circumstances at work, if I feel like very those yucky feelings, I would basically just raise my voice a little octave higher than usual. I'm timid by default, so most people can't. They can hear me a bare minimum, because as a receptionist slash admin assistant slash whole office all rounder thingy, I need to have my voice loud enough so people can hear me. sometimes if I get like frustrated or very angry, I might raise it even louder, so it sounds, I'm not screaming, but it sounds like, oh wow, what's going on here? Either that or I start tearing, crying. I start crying, which is also not great at work. But I managed to be able to hold it in until at least lunch, for which then I just say, excuse me, I need to step out of the building. I just need fresh air. I just find an excuse to get out of the building and get whatever I'm feeling out of the system. And last Sunday was all too much. Like last weekend was all too much for me, so I couldn't like even bring myself to make a video. I've had this is my extra week to reflect, and whilst I'm still kind of like right now thinking about work tomorrow and thinking about how to still work through these changes with what has happened with my mum, I still feel sick in the stomach. I can slowly kind of what's that thing where you just get a piece of paper, pros and cons, kind of try to be proactive and try to do something about it. And then this video is sort of hoping if I do look back on my videos, which I sometimes do, just for the sake of sometime going, I wonder what I was thinking of when I'm making that video, is that I know I have best intentions, especially with the previous video about, everything's going to be dandy, that life throws you curveballs and you're going to have really crappy days, and you push through and you keep focusing on what your goal is, and I am trying to be positive and 60% believe that I'll get there. I have issues in believing in myself and believing in my capabilities, but if I don't believe myself, it will be, I would be totally stuffed. Yeah, I just had to get that out of the system, and thank you for letting me make this video, and thank you for listening, and I hope you guys have a much better day than I have, and thank you for listening if I'm whining, because I know people have much worse situations than I do, so which is why I hope everybody's, loved by the people close to them. They're healthy and they are happy in whatever they're doing. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye, and I'm hoping I can get you some more positive news next week. Bye.